So basically, this Italian guy said that the countries that
he said
did
bullshit
slavery,
that we didn't get to colonize.
Yeah, African countries.
He's saying we didn't get the best pick of it.
He said we're shit because we got East Africa. These guys got West Africa. He's saying that England and France weeded out all the weak.
Yeah, that's what he said.
They weeded out all the weak Africans.
Bro, it's like draft.
Yeah.
They just got picks 1, 2.
Yeah, so they got all the best picks for draft.
And then the guys you're left with.
Yeah, and they're just Italy's just left with the shit black players.
That's actually
and
crazy.
then he said, "I'm not condoning slavery, but it's just a bit unfair." That's what he said.
That's ridiculous.
Nah, that's crazy.
He's not wrong, but it's ridiculous.
Can you find that tweet, Mitch? Because I'll stitch it with the if we make a TikTok.
That's actually ridiculous. Imagine him saying, like, you guys got the Warriors. Like, all the weak ones, they're gone. No, they're gone. The weak ones, they died in slavery. The weak ones are gone. But the ones they breeded after, you got Saka, you got these guys for England. You got,
that's what he was saying.
You got Kante, you got Pogba, you got Saliba. These guys that they got for France. But we're stuck with Nonto in Italy. That's what he's saying.
This guy's not serious, bro.
Oh, my God. If
Nonto
you
say
can,
anything?
that's how... that's how you could tell that people don't care about what they leave behind on the internet. Because he tweeted that and pressed tweet.
Perfect.
Hey, your calves used to be bigger. What happened, man?
I have good right calves.
Right calves.
Just
You know,
the
your
left
left-
one I can't tend.
Your left
Really?
one's meant to be stronger.
Did you tear it?
No, I just can't. I can't. Like this one, I can tend, but this one I can't do anything to it.
Got Yaya Toure calves, bro.
Left, not right.
Both.
My right calf's good.
I got Shaqiri calves.
Your calves aren't nice.
They're
You've
huge.
one of the worst bottom half legs I've ever seen.
They're so nice.
For your
Yours are
size.
short calves.
Nah, they're good calves.
No, they're good. They're the size.
You're
They're
meant to be
muscly,
good at
but they're
sprinting,
short.
but you're not for some reason.
They're short. You know, like they're not long to your leg. They're like short, like that, like proper
I have long distance
Sudanese legs.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have long
calves.
legs.
Mike and you have short ones, but you're
Yeah.
not fast.
Yeah.
I'm
Doesn't make
fast.
sense.
Yeah, see, like Mike's got
I'll
short
beat you
ones,
in a
but
race.
your legs aren't long.
Short calves are for sprinting.
Sprinters.
Yeah.
Just explosiveness.
And what are yours for?
Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because but
I
you
can
got,
explode quick.
Are your ankles skinny? They're kind of skinny, huh?
I don't know.
Let's do foot
like
reveal.
to this
Let's
size,
do foot reveal.
like to your quad
Yeah.
size. Your
do it.
ankles are skinny.
Like actual foot.
Whereas like
Yeah,
MJ's
toes
legs
and
are
everything.
thick
Ankle and foot reveal.
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
the whole leg.
What do you mean?
Yeah, take it off.
What do you mean take it off?
Take a shoe off. I said foot reveal.
That's fine, eh?
You know, but compared to your rest of your body,
Just take
they're
your whole
skinny.
shoe off.
You know?
Why would I take the shoe off for an ankle reveal? I just showed him my ankle.
I said yeah, foot and toe.
Why do you want to see my toes?
I want to see him.
That's so good, bro. Maybe that could be one of the punishments.
Fuck him.
Okay.
I saw a funny. Actually, somebody tagged the Let Him Shoot page on TikTok of funny FPL punishments, and one was like you have to take a cardboard cutout to a restaurant, like a nice restaurant, and order 2 of everything. Like,
my God.
That's funny.
And sit there the whole night. And then
That's
get-
pretty funny. Who's going to pay for that?
You.
The person
have
who's
to
got
pay.
punished has to pay. Not 2 of everything, but like order her
Her
entree, main.
I can't go like Macca's or something.
It's just untouched. No, you have to go to a restaurant and with the cardboard cutout.
Do you get to pick who's on the cutout?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
That'd make a bit.
Who would
wanna
you
add it?
pick, a
Do you
guy or a
wanna do
girl?
Last minute addition.
Who would you pick, guy or girl?
Probably guys eat a lot, so probably girl.
Yeah, they do. Would you just get her a salad?
Yeah.
Now
Let her pick.
And when the
spoiler out.
when the waiter like is
Caviar and
waiting for the order, just look at her and
You get that?
yeah.
Do you want me to order for you?
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. You're back and Let Him Shoot. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Let's say it's Tuesday. We're back after a big weekend of results. Couple guys got knocked out of MPL this week.
Yeah, couple guys.
Couple losers.
Couple losers, huh?
We got another couple losers in FPL. Samuel got double whammied actually.
Nah, but Liverpool won, baby.
Oh, I thought Samuel won. Who'd you play?
Come on, man. Looking
bud.
at him.
Oh.
Looking at him.
It's a tough month for me,
Hey,
man. It's a tough month.
I've slayed every top dog. This so far. Tom slayed him. Slayed.
Tom's no top dog anymore,
He
dog.
was. He had Haaland. Slayed him. Yeah.
Tom third?
No, he's
Yeah,
not
now,
even going to be.
because
He's
me-
going to drop further down.
No, he's not third anymore. I'm third.
Losers.
Yeah, and I'm second still.
No,
So
you're first.
now Jeremy is going to go ahead of me.
I'm ahead, baby.
You go first, right?
Yeah, on points.
I jump.
I'm
You,
third.
Yeah,
Riley as well.
you know who's jumping you as well?
Tonight
Deny.
winning, he goes to last.
Denard's
Denard's
gonna
winning.
win.
He's winning.
Yeah. Tom needs a
got
big
one
Morgan
player.
Gibbs White.
He needs to go on player.
Morgan Gibbs White to have
15 or something crazy.
no 5.
Oh, was it 5?
Yeah,
Oh,
5.
Yeah,
he could.
He's got Kulusevski on the bench, and that's 10.
Is he coming on?
Automatically
True.
coming on, yeah. Yeah. So Tom, unless Morgan Gibbs White has a stinker,
Which I don't know.
I don't know. They're at home to Burnley.
You never know.
Oh,
They're
well.
not,
alright.
they're not bad though.
It'll be a good game. Just back and forth.
Yeah, like your game against Bournemouth. Anyway, we'll get into it. To my very right,
It's a boy MJ, Bonnie Afro gang. Blessed to be here, man. It's always a good time on this podcast.
Yep.
That's good.
PBB, 4K. Back at it. You know. Life's good. That's all that matters.
That's
Results don't matter.
They don't
You
matter.
got knocked out, doesn't matter. You just live and you learn. You go back to training, you go again.
You work harder.
Rinse, repeat. That's it.
Pengus Tech is S. Mule. Gungahalan Ghoul. That's me today, baby.
Sheesh.
We should write a book.
he's working on it. You guys should do freestyle challenge.
Yeah, we should do a
Drake
freestyle in the streets. Yeah, combination.
Yeah. You know, didn't Drake do a poem book? It's actually
Oh
pretty good.
yeah,
What, the one Denard
poem
has?
book.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should do one of them.
Oh,
I reckon
yeah.
Denard's
That
used.
I think Denard could be the only guy to own that book.
Yeah.
I reckon.
I reckon
Terrible.
he's used
Anybody
half-
I know, he's of anybody I know, he's the only person that could
He's
possibly
used
have
it.
that book.
He's used the lines as well.
Yeah.
And
I know
Bud,
he has.
Bud was
Why?
loving the book.
No lie, it was actually some of the shit was good.
Bud and,
Funny. Like
Bud
I wouldn't
Drake
write
is
it.
so cringy.
I wouldn't write it to a girl, but
Bud
it's
and
funny.
Riley were going, oh my God.
Speaking of Riley, we were meant to have a third person here over here, but
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
It's SBR Riley.
we had
SBR.
Riley hand in sick leave form today because
Yeah.
he's sick.
You had to ask the boss for some sick
Tummy
leave.
was hurting.
Yeah. He had a tummy ache.
Coincidentally, Chelsea dropped points. He got fucking pumped in FPL.
He got the
finished on
lowest
record
ever
lowest
draft
score.
score.
That's the
Honestly, it's probably the lowest you can get.
Ever. 14 points. That's almost 1 point per player.
Somebody got like 16 last year in Wool.
Yeah,
like,
16.
Jesus.
That's the worst thing.
14.
14?
Yeah.
14 is the worst FPL
And
draft ever.
also, Riley's just taken L after L this week because on Saturday he attended mixed nine-a-side training.
Mixed
This guy's not
nine-a-side
serious.
training.
So-
Like, I'm all for equality, and firstly, no one's ever gone to a nine-a-side training ever.
Yeah.
Secondly,
Training?
he claimed that nobody in the team has ever played before, and he's gone to training with them. Imagine rocking up to training, and they say, yeah, let's do some drills.
Yeah.
Imagine you got to get into drills.
And he went to mixed training and can't come to filming.
It's also on Saturday. He's going on a Saturday.
He's too sick to come training. But he could train on a normal Saturday. No club. Nothing. We're in off season, by the way.
And the thing is, he missed some of his club team's training, his regular MPL
Yeah.
season trainings, but he went to mixed nine-a-side training.
And he went
Mixed.
he went camping the week before. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
he went under the stars, night under the
Yeah.
stars. But Riley claimed that he was sick today.
Yeah.
But on private stories and stuff, we saw this guy forgets we're friends. So on private stories, we saw he's out for lunch
And-
having a nice day.
I promise you, last week in the chat, he said, what did he say? He's so glad the season's done. He can rest.
Yeah.
He's doing
He's doing mixed nine-a-side training. And then, the other day...
With no
we're not
warm-up.
even-
They don't warm up.
We're not even talking about football yet, but the other day, me, Mitch, Bud, were having a conversation, basically being like, far out, like, a couple of these guys, they've changed, they're getting
Yeah.
relationships, they've changed, they're not around. He goes,
Yeah.
when have I ever done something, when have you guys ever done something that I'm not at?
Yeah,
Like, when have I ever done something, we're saying, yeah, let's hang out
got
on the weekend.
tense.
You guys want to do something on Saturday during the day? Nah, sorry, boys, I can't, I got training. Mixed nine-a-side.
Moral of the story, don't get a relationship if you have boys that have not in one.
Okay, nah, that's okay. I think
not a good one?
Yeah, we'll just
Try
cross
again.
that one out.
Do another
Moral of the story,
Yeah, do another moral.
don't get in a relationship.
No, that's not that. No, that's not the one I was after. That's not good.
Moral of the story,
I think maybe we just.
moral of the story,
We just go.
you got to
to-
learn balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
We got
Balance. You need a bit of balance.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
Not the Siagas though. Don't get the Siagas.
Oh my god, I didn't even get it. I didn't even get it. The Siagas.
That was actually really good.
Balance Siagas.
That was funny.
Do you reckon? Just in the comments, let us know if you guys would watch a full episode of us talking about everything that's not football. because I feel
be
like
good.
the start of the episodes sometimes are the most entertaining parts. So let us know in the comments.
Some are never coming out.
Yeah, some can't.
That's what we need a Patreon for.
Yeah.
Paid,
Plus,
paid access. Yeah, cool.
paid access. You can have the paid
I'll
access.
put
We'll
it
talk
on
about
the
anything.
Yeah, but they need to pay like speak to my podcast for some of the content.
Yeah, it's Patreon.
Yeah, but I need the money.
You specifically. You're not even on the episode.
Yeah, but I got. funds.
Yeah, you could make your own Patreon. Do like collab.
You put it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Make all the money.
Shout out some of the comments from last week's ep. Jose20.
Yes, sir.
This is why I enjoy watching this podcast. I don't know why, but
This is
thank
why.
you. Someone, Zed Malik.
Oh, Zane.
No. The Bud and Samuel dynamic is the life and soul of this podcast. It's rude, but
I hear it.
it's rude, but all right. Shout out user DG9. I love the football knowledge and strong brotherhood from this podcast. Probably the most underrated channel on YouTube.
I've been saying
Love
that.
from South Africa.
Woo.
SA.
Shout out Springboks then.
You let them know. Call. Let them know about SA.
Oh, okay.
What's his name?
Yeah, user summon.
Maybe
User, let us know who you tip for the World Cup, Rugby World Cup.
Let us know what.
Springbok.
Yeah.
Let us know what
Apparently they're good to
Amapiano song Mitch should play in his next set as well.
Who's the number one? Who's the winger? Brian Habana. Brian Habana. He used to be. Whew,
No neck guy.
he was
Yeah.
quick, man.
He got no neck.
He was quick. He's a tank. He's full muscle. He's like Adama.
Yeah, for real.
I think they all do. Just
No, not him. He didn't have him.
Oh,
He-
he is. He had a high collar though.
yeah. It'd
Like,
be,
Tate.
it's just because he had
Yeah.
no neck.
Yeah, like Tate.
Yeah, Brian Habana.
Reach back, like-
Ori 628 said, "Bud is just different with this Beckham shout." You're different, bro.
You're
In
different.
what
man.
way?
Let's get into it. Let's get into the games from this week. Some of the talking points. I think we might as well start with Man United.
Hey.
Brighton 3.
Uh.
This is your chance because there's no Man U fans who can go back at you. We are looking for a United fan as well.
Yeah, don't be scared.
Yeah, we're actually looking for people who want to come on.
All the United fans we know are timeline warriors only.
Yeah, Twitter
They don't
warriors.
talk in real life, so
Nah, not bad.
Sorry, ex warriors.
yeah, ex-warriors. But Bud, as
game?
as a fan whose club is also in the mud,
Yeah.
in turmoil, what advice would you give United fans, Ten Hag, the players, after this?
I reckon, you know when you go to sell like a Apple product, like an iPhone, or no, MacBook.
Okay.
You know how you got to like deauthorize your account, delete everything, then close it, hold the button, press F12 or whatever, go into thing, erase all content, all to settings, start again. They need a fresh reset. That's what they need.
Took a long time to get to that, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's how long it needs to be. It
Did
needs to
we-
be a nice hard reset. They need one of them hard bristle brushes. Just clean out the club. You heard what Ronaldo said? Gym, too old.
Gym needs
Some of the
a revamp.
facilities.
Yep.
I don't think he just meant the gym. I think he
Spa.
means everyone as well.
Owners.
Yeah. Owners, spa, club,
Players.
players.
Oh, okay, they've got a lot of issues, so let's maybe touch on a few.
It's
United
fucking
1,
long, man.
Brighton 3.
hey,
What, Mike? We've spoken about Ten Hag. TikTok thinks we're United hate club. Apparently, we only
we
talk
just
shit
hate
about
it.
United,
We just hate
and
it.
it's unwarranted. But again, they've showed why their process is not worth trusting because that weekend was a year since De Zerbi got hired, and look at them play.
The players as well.
Trust me, I would never even need to look at one single Brighton result for the end of the year to know that De Zerbi has a process. He's got a system. You don't even need to look at the cut the scoreboard out of every single game, cut the goal highlights out of every single game, and I can tell you that's one of the best footballing sides that I've watched in the Prem.
100%.
Coach has been there for 1 year. Ten Hag, this guy's been there for over a year. And what?
Still wants more money.
And what? And what are we talking about? What are we doing?
Brighton's squad that played in the game
Yeah, saw that.
was 20 million. 20 million.
You know, 9 players from the starting lineup combined for 7 million. 9 players combined for 7 million. That's it. And so if you're telling me when you're building a squad that you got players, you spend 70 million on Casemiro, whatever it is, Bruno, you spend money on whoever else that they have in this squad. Rashford's on what, 350k a week. Like you've got players that you're spending so much money on. Yeah. And then you have the audacity to say, Ten Hag doesn't have his squad just yet. He doesn't have his players just yet.
And why the hell would you banish Sancho?
Yeah,
he's on like 300 bags as well.
Sancho banished.
Do something.
You're telling
He's
him
got to
to
do something, to be fair.
Yeah.
You're punishing him because he's not putting in effort, training and shit. You think that not making him play is going to solve that? He's just going to put his feet up and be like, shit, 300k in my bank account again.
Do we back it though?
Looking nice.
Because if you think about it, right, they gave this guy a big shot. He wasn't performing. He wasn't fit. Yeah. He wasn't confident. They were like, look, go away, take your time, come back. We got you. And I feel like if a coach moves like that and then you get dropped again, because we know, I feel like you've always heard that this guy's got issues with like discipline and, you know, staying consistent. So I feel like if you go and do that to your coach, that's pretty hard, man. And we've seen what Ten Hag's like with the Ronaldo situation. This he's ruthless. So if we see this guy back in the squad again, I'll be surprised.
Since Ten Hag's been there, they've got the highest net spend. And so for me, if you've got your striker starting, wait till Højlund starts. Yeah. Guys, wait till Højlund starts because we're going to be different. McTominay started. You started Højlund, but McTominay started. You've pushed Bruno out to the right. So your most effective player, your best player, the player that has the biggest impact, you pushed him out of position. And then they're talking about this guy is such a great manager. That last week or a couple weeks ago, the TikTok of me slandering him, they were saying this guy has no idea. He's just reacting to whatever the game was. This, that. But tell me, what have you seen as a United fan that makes you think that Ten Hag is the guy? What have you seen? What have you seen that wasn't there before?
I mean, Angels Advocate. They came third.
Yeah,
they won a trophy.
Of course.
Yeah,
they got to another final.
Yeah.
With a decent squad.
They've spent a lot of money on this squad.
They've spent money, yeah. But
let's not pretend
they've done that in a year.
Let's not pretend.
So it's foundations at least.
They're regressing.
To build on.
I wonder what happened though.
Yeah,
because like you said, they went from being all right. United's going to be a big team. We've seen the progress. Ten Hag's a great manager. He's pulled them out of really tough situations. To just feeling like it's just not working. They're regressing. Is it the wingers? Like I feel like if you look at the wingers they have no other outlets on the right hand side who can really start. Garnacho's proven that he's not a starter. So I feel like, and then it's the midfield. They said, we got a decent midfield. Is it decent?
I don't know.
They tried to say
Casemiro.
Don't get me started about Casemiro because I said he was finished. He showed me again.
You guys don't remember when they were doing the
good ball, but
that was so nice.
When you don't remember when they were doing the big six, ranking the big six as midfields. United was at the top for so many people's. The Bruno, Mount and Casemiro. Yeah. Now they don't even know if they want to play Mount midfield. He's injured, but they still, before he got injured, they were saying, he's not fit for that position next to Casemiro. Casemiro, they don't even know if he's healthy. They don't even know if this guy can last. And then Bruno played out on the right, even when there was no midfielders. So what is going on? You look at City's business. They went and bought Doku, who's already showing how good he is. And for how much? 40 million? Something like that, 40, 50 million. 50, I think, yeah. And then United have Anthony fighting cases. They've got Sancho banished from the training ground. Both those guys combined is about 180 million. Yeah. And for 40 million, you could have had Doku, who's showing how good he is. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think it's also a lot of outside noise. Like you got Varane wanted to leave. I reckon if he didn't get injured, I reckon he would have left. Yeah.
You reckon?
I reckon. You had the whole old mate thing. Blue Wood. Yeah. You had that problem.
Blue. Oh my god.
You had who else did?
Blue balls. I thought that's what he meant.
No, Blue Wood, because I can't say the other color.
Yeah, but I thought you meant because he couldn't get a nut.
That's crazy.
That's what I thought you meant.
Bro, I don't think like that.
Yeah, well,
what the hell's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with me? You're the one saying blue.
You're the one that thought it. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just.
You're a sicko.
I thought you were smarter than you are. Sorry.
I am.
I thought you were smarter than you are.
I've been hearing though, people are saying Onana's the problem. He's not better than De Gea.
I've seen that. Rashford was getting stick from United fans after the game saying he's selfish.
Yeah.
He's selfish.
He's
bro.
selfish.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking, who said that first?
Hoyland could
I
have
said
had
it
maybe
first.
double if this
Yeah.
guy just
He's
tried to
selfish.
find him.
He's selfish.
selfish.
I told you. I
He
said
is
this
selfish,
first.
but it's also a mixture
your guy.
of being playing by himself for like
he's your guy.
a
Yeah.
whole season.
And also, if he doesn't score, they're going to say
it used
score.
to be Woot
Yeah.
playing next to
They're
him.
going to say if he doesn't score, they're going to say why is he not scoring?
And
Then when he doesn't score and he's not
He was
passing, then
selfish
he's
for a couple of
yeah.
games.
have you guys realized? I think to fix United's problem, they need to buy players, especially forwards, because this is a problem with all their forwards now. But I actually just calculated this. Their forwards are not good boyfriends. So they need to start buying forwards that are good in relationships.
Take care of their
Or
girls.
not
Rashford.
in relationships.
Rashford
Maybe
during
not in relationships.
yeah,
Yeah, maybe
Rashford
that's-
during
maybe that's
during thing
Yeah.
broke up with his missus.
Yeah.
He was depressed.
Son. They need a son type guy.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
relationship,
A
military.
Salah type guy.
Yeah.
They need to get themselves a
Martial.
Muslim forward.
Cheated on his missus.
He did.
And he made a public apology on his Insta or whatever.
He did.
Then he went bold. Now, what's his name? 5'3", Blondie, take time off now because outside
Anthony?
shit. Yeah, he has to take time off football because of outside shit.
Yep.
What the fuck is this? They're paying him like how much?
I'm with you.
Don't get in this shit. Like,
I'm with you.
you know what I mean? These scouts are not doing their job because they're just looking at a player like this. That's what they're doing.
They check YouTube.
Yeah.
And then they don't.
That's
they
it.
don't do any more.
They don't look
They
at
need
his
private
Instagram.
investigator scouts as well.
Because look at all the if you look at all the wingers right now for the big six sides, Liverpool, Salah and Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz was like 40 mil. Salah was like 40 mil.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Saka free, Martinelli,
Saka, child of
basic.
God.
and-
Martinelli, football only.
Yeah,
We don't
football
know
only.
Saka's child of God.
Free,
though.
free.
He is a child of
That's
God.
basically
Bad.
that's
You can't say something he wants to play with relationships.
Saka's the biggest child of God.
Like
You don't know
reads
that,
his
bro.
Bible every
He is.
day.
that's
Look at his
basically
haircut.
No, he is. He
He
is.
went on
He's got a
child of God.
mohawk.
He went on GQ
Bro.
top 10.
He reads his Bible every day.
day.
Can't
Yeah,
live
but you know the people that are always the worst ones.
They can be.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, we're not going to pretend like Trossard wouldn't start
Got a
for
prime
United. Trossard was what 29 mil.
20,
He would
20.
he would start for United.
Yeah, he
Better
looks
than
like he doesn't
United's
have a
wingers.
girlfriend as well.
Yeah, he doesn't
Looks
have
like he
sleep
stays
either.
up. Yeah, he stays up,
He
watches
games.
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 Yeah.
He doesn't have
Yeah,
sleep
you need
either.
nerds.
But who else? What other teams are there in top six? Doku and Grealish was obviously a lot of money. Doku, not so much money.
Yeah, there you go. Grealish. Playing with confidence, free. Doesn't have a girlfriend.
That's true. He does.
Yeah.
Let's quickly
And
run
front.
through.
Yeah.
I want to run through some of the content. The front could be on backwards.
Yeah. That's reverb.
Let's get a
Bro,
couple.
side profile
We can't
big
focus. We can't focus all on United because there was a team who fucking slapped them up. Brighton.
them up.
I want to get your guys' takes on this comment from Lone Boys FC. He said, "If you flip De Zerbi and Ten Hag's appointments, Man United is ahead of Arsenal's development. True or false?
Well, it could be true. It
Wait,
could
what
be.
did he say?
If you had put De Zerbi at United
When they put-
signed Ten Hag, right now they would be ahead of Arsenal.
I mean, you can argue it.
development.
Yeah.
You can definitely argue it. Look at how far Brighton
I
have
hear
come
that.
since they've signed him. So you could definitely argue it. And he's got all the resources at United, financially especially. And did we also see the lineup for Brighton in the week?
They rotate.
It wasn't even their
Yeah.
strong side.
Yeah.
Estepinian didn't play.
Lamptey went left
Lamptey
back.
didn't play.
No, Lamptey played left
sorry.
back, yeah.
And he was good.
Yeah.
Back to Lamptey we thought he was.
Yep.
After we said he fell off.
Yep.
Ferguson was on the bench.
Yes, João Pedro on the bench.
João Pedro on the bench. Still and Cisco out.
Solly March.
Injured.
Did Solly March? Didn't play.
out.
Singara played.
Adam
Adingra,
was
yeah.
Adam Gara
Started.
good.
Lallana started.
Lallana started. In
Lallana started. That's what I'm saying.
2023.
A
The
front
Hood
two
started
of
in the
a front
midfield.
two of Welbeck and Lallana.
Yeah, Gross and Dahoud. Dahoud and Gross
Can we
started.
talk
Hey.
about the butcher?
Hey,
Oh,
they told
yeah.
him spin
How
the
many
block.
people-
They told him spin the block.
How many people were quick to say the butcher best left-footed centre back in the league?
Not even just
The
left
best,
Best centre back in the league.
best centre back in the league, talking about how he's so much better than Gabriel.
Oh
he's
my
better than all these
God.
players. The butcher,
Yeah.
back-to-back weeks, getting just
You can't have highlights like that back to back weeks. You can't.
Gross said,
Sit down.
He plays like he's in a go kart.
He said, "Here, come."
I need to have words because and he came off again. I don't know what other centre back gets subbed
Yeah,
when you're a ball playing centre back and you're chasing the game
and
like
that
that.
you're the best one apparently. And also, have you guys noticed the
Consistent
weight that he's
games.
put on? Nobody else noticed the weight that he's put on. That
He's been
shirt's
chopping
fitting him a
life,
bit
man.
Too much.
tight.
He's at the butcher shop.
Yeah, him and Casemiro started working butcher shop together.
Yeah, oh, that's who's in the back.
Yeah, he's in the back.
Casemiro.
Casemiro's
you know
at the
what's
front.
crazy? United blame Pogba.
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
so quick.
You got him out. So what is it? What
Yeah,
is it
so
now?
quick.
What is
Blame
it?
everyone, man.
Yeah, you got him all out.
Now
No left,
Onana,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
this
oh,
that.
Onana. But also, I saw a stat about Onana.
He's conceded 7 goals out of 10 or something.
10 shots.
10 shots.
They've
That's nuts.
conceded 10 shots and he's
Yo.
conceded 7 goals.
Is it his fault though?
Some of them, I think, yeah.
But
they're
defensively,
questionable.
they
Yeah.
look trash.
Also, a little cameo from Ansu Fati when he came on.
Yeah.
He was playing.
He looked,
forward in like
he looked
a 10.
a bit electric.
I thought he was gonna score.
That big save, man.
He should have.
Mitch, I bet you were wishing he scored that.
Yeah,
That was a
it was
big
nice.
miss. He should have scored.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely.
Was it the touch? Like the low shot?
It was a low shot to the keeper's left. But
Yeah.
I thought he was going to go across goal.
I thought, yeah, because Onana tracked it. And
Can we
read
talk
it
about
like a
João
book.
That
Pedro?
was a good save.
It was a good.
Just
save.
Pedro's finish.
How the hell did he open his leg
and
with that much power?
They scored 3 of
Tekers,
the
man,
same
I don't
goals.
know.
3 cutbacks.
Yeah.
Did you see before Brighton's second goal, there's 30 passes?
Jeez.
They did 30 passes
Really?
before the goal.
What was the second goal? Gross.
The skirt.
Yeah.
Gross.
30 passes
Yeah, I know,
they
I know.
combined.
And shout out Gross as well. He's 31 or 32. Got his first
cap for Germany.
Oh,
Big ups, man.
that's cake.
Yeah.
We can-
Let's go next game.
I hate United, man.
I like
They're
this.
getting.
United are my most hated team in the Prem, I reckon. And then Arsenal.
I want to go and then Arsenal. Yeah.
Why?
He just doesn't like successful teams. Let's go Tottenham quickly. I don't want to stay on there for too long, but 2-1 comeback. 98th minute and 101st
They
minute.
got some of these.
Yeah.
They got some of these. They got
Big
aura
corner.
now.
And
They
did
got
you- I
aura.
don't know. This shows that Ange at the moment ain't afraid to make changes because I think they made a triple sub in the 80th minute.
Yeah.
Took off Solomon, took off Sarr, took off Son.
There you go.
And Brennan Johnson, Richarlison, Perisic.
And the thing is, all of them guys were decent, but he was like, change up, boom, change the game.
Need something.
Crazy.
What happened?
He said, I'm leaving here with
Two of them
something.
combined for the goal.
Ange has this, you know?
Big kahunas.
And now there's like did you see the stadium go off?
Yeah.
My God, that atmosphere
Energy's
looked
different.
for the Richarlison and the Kulusevski
Yeah,
goal.
that atmosphere looked
Richarlison,
tapped.
you're like, ah, good for you.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
I actually
Because
like
like
that.
I
respect
don't
it.
like Richarlison that much.
Yeah,
but
it's
I was
good
like,
for
bro,
you.
you're gonna go days, weeks without scoring if you
It's
don't
good
put
for him,
something
man.
away.
Because he wasn't for Brazil as well.
He came back from Brazil
Horrible.
and said he's seeing a psychologist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he came off the crying.
Crying off the pitch.
So
Because
yeah,
he was,
man.
he missed sitters in the Brazil game.
Both of the two,
Peru one? Oh
both
my
of the
God.
two international games.
But yeah, Richarlison pops up header, and then you got
Bang.
the Kulusevski finish.
It's a
Bang.
That
2-1.
is, if you're a Tottenham fan, that's like moments. That's like,
Spurs stay undefeated,
Yeah.
and they go into the North London
oh, I
derby.
love it. I love it.
They
Where
ha-
is it?
It's
at
perfect
Emirates,
timing.
and they haven't beat Arsenal at the Emirates. They beat them once in 24 years.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah.
But they got past.
I like it. You're separated by goal difference.
It's a big game.
Spurs coming to the
Spurs
Emirates.
fans are going to be confident. They're going to be.
This is probably the most confident they've been going to the
Absolutely.
Emirates in
And that's what I
probably
like.
24 years.
That's what I like because Arsenal are about to
Yeah.
slap him up. You know that video of the dad at the barbecue just slapping
Everyone up. Yeah.
That's going to be Rice.
The grandma
That's
cup.
going to be everyone at Emirates. Rice just slapping up the whole Tottenham team because, well, yeah, we're winning that game. But Tottenham, well done.
I hope someone
Postecoglou,
clips that if Tottenham
Well
win.
done.
They
The
get it.
kid's nice as well. All white look kind of good.
All white.
The
Yeah.
Tottenham kids this
Speaking
year
of
are
good
nice.
kids, you see Bayern's green one?
Yeah, it's very nice.
No, you see it, Jack?
Yeah,
my
it's
God,
very
so
nice.
Even Chelsea's
I
green
want to
one
get
was
it
nice.
just as like.
Oh yeah, Chelsea's
That
kids
one was
are nice.
nice.
The three this year.
Oh,
are
I don't
nice.
like the newest Chelsea one, but I like the other two.
Nah, this one that they played in
It looks
yesterday,
similar
it
to
looked
the
good.
other one you have, the Reece James one.
No,
No,
Thiago
Thiago Silva. Yeah,
No, really, that one's like camo. It's camo.
the new one.
Yeah, no, the other one's like camo patterns.
The blue one I'm talking about, the light blue one. Don't you have a light blue?
Riley
like-
has it, I think.
Oh, Riley, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay, another team who's come back. City. Keep in mind they're playing without Kevin De Bruyne. They're playing without John Stones. They're playing with a midfield three of Rodri,
Alvarez
and Bernardo.
yeah.
They look as good as ever. And shout out,
Far out,
talking
man.
about your guy,
Jeremy Doku.
your player arc.
You said it, man.
We've been talking about this guy, man. Saw him in the Euros.
That's
Quality
it.
player. But this guy, as Pep said, this is a real winger. See the way he was manhandling
That's a shot at
far
Grealish.
out.
Is that not a shot at Grealish?
It is.
Nah, but that's a
It
real
has to
winger,
be, it
man.
has to
It's a
be.
real winger, though. That's a real
but
winger.
it
It's
is
emotional.
No,
It's
it
just
has to be,
emotional.
bro. Pep is the psychologist. Like he's like
Well, he said Nunes can't take a first touch, so imagine that. He said Mateus Nunes can't play because. Do you see that? No.
Yeah, you guys
He
didn't see
came.
that?
He came out and said Mateus Nunes won't play until he improves his first touch. They're just signing for 50 million, and he, what the hell is that?
I think it's just it's games. He's just playing
But
games.
No, bro,
Doku
this-
was
this
man of the
guy's-
match from
No,
the
that's a
start.
real winger. That's a real winger.
Bro.
I'm telling you, that's a real
Every
winger.
time-
Grealish seeing that. Grealish didn't play as well. There's
Yeah,
another
he's
one.
injured.
Grealish should have
Yeah.
been watching the game like this.
My positions.
Nah,
Everything is
Grealish
searching
better
his
learn how to start playing on the right because
He's not
the
playing
left
there
is
again.
the left is.
You know that. You know
The
that.
left is
old,
sorted.
Grealish played his last game whenever he last played
That
at
old
left wing.
black guy that goes. That was Grealish watching the game.
Because
You know,
you go because that's a real winger.
Right.
that's probably the worst type of winger to play against.
Inside,
Like
outside.
a Vinny,
Yeah.
Doku,
Yeah.
just annoying.
His feet when he's dribbling, his right foot that's carrying the ball goes like this.
Has he?
Yeah.
So you'd have no idea if
Yeah.
he's going.
When you watch the defender's feet start getting ready to move
he's
and he
chopping.
has no way, when his body's not even set to go
Yeah.
a certain way, he's
For the
done.
first goal, he didn't set to change direction once.
Once.
He just kept going like this.
Yeah.
And then when he was like, I've got close enough to shoot.
Yeah.
He shifted.
Little shitty
Bang.
boom.
Once he
Yeah.
makes his decision
Yeah.
to
Not
shift
finished.
as well, the defender's nowhere near as
Raps.
quick as him.
By the
So-
time he shot, the defender moved his foot.
The defender
Hey,
then
yeah.
turned.
There was
Done.
one I watched where he got the ball on the right, on the left, cut in, and then went straight back down
But
the
he did
line.
a
And he
fake-
made
the roll.
he
Yeah.
made Sufal do
Fakey bang.
a spin, man.
He did the Depay
Yeah.
ball roll.
Yeah.
And then the one he whipped in back post to Haaland missed a sitter.
Oh, Haaland.
He-
yeah.
yeah.
Haaland missed it as that game.
Yeah.
At least two.
He's the type of winger that they'll take a massive touch. Like he's not gonna get there, and he'll
Yeah.
still get there.
Yeah.
no.
Nah,
Once
this guy's
he's the one
disgusting.
where it's if you get too close, he's
Yeah.
way too strong.
Yeah.
He'll spin you and
Center of
run.
gravity's nuts
But
as
if you're
well.
too far away from him,
Yeah.
one little movement like the goal, if you don't close him down, he's just gonna bury it.
Nah,
That's a
disgusting.
real.
I didn't
Guardiola's
think he
right.
would
That's a
hit the
real
ground
winger.
running.
Me neither.
Guardiola's made me think that you can't hit the ground running.
Yeah, literally.
Because every
Klopp and
play that
Guardiola.
comes in, fucking
They just
Grealish.
don't play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't play. Alvarez on the bench. Rodri had to spend time on the bench. All the centre backs that they signed rotate in and out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is early. He's only played 2 games, 3 games.
Nah, he
three
must be-
games.
He's
but-
into the lineup. A
He
lot
must
of them
be that
don't even
good.
go into the lineup like that.
For Pep to back you like that, you must be like top
Alvarez.
tier.
all I'll say is Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Made the right decision, cuz.
Yeah, because you were not playing over this guy. He said that's a real winger. You can't be the same as you can't be the
Christ.
same archetype as the others.
Yeah.
And then he comes in and he says that's a real winger. If you're the other wingers, you can't free
Yeah,
you.
free Grealish, man.
I've seen like all these posts and people like, yo, sell Grealish.
Yeah,
Can you
literally.
imagine?
After last season as well, crazy.
He'll make it work, but
No, he won't.
There's probably
will.
going to be times
And there's
where
a million
he wants
games as
Grealish.
well.
But just looking at them, I don't see a time where you'd want Grealish over Doku because of what Doku can do. What can Grealish do that Doku can't do?
but Doku, the good thing with him, he can play on both sides.
Yeah.
He can. That's
And
a good
he's
thing
just
for
as dangerous.
Grealish.
Good thing for Grealish.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's good for Grealish.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Doku can do everything. He can kick
Exactly.
the ball.
Yeah.
He's smart enough to not go 1v1 every time as
it
well.
could be an outlet
Yeah.
if you.
So you give him the
Grealish is
ball,
a
hold it
good
up.
pressure reliever, but
Yeah.
when you're Man City, you don't really need to relieve pressure that much because you have all the ball.
Yeah,
I think 2 years ago, there was a part of me that started to think that wingers were just like
Going back, it's the,
dying. They were
They
dead.
are dying.
I've been
You know what
seeing
I
the
mean?
memes though. I've been
They
seeing
were
the
never gonna
memes.
come again where it was like good wingers, but
There's a couple
now,
good ones now.
Doku, you got Kvaratskhelia,
Diaz.
you got
Don't
Luis
not put
Diaz,
Diaz
I
in
love.
there. He's great.
Saka,
good.
obviously, I
He's a
love, but
proper
Saka's
winger.
not even the type of player that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
talking
not
about
like
Vinny.
that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like Leao
I
is,
get you.
a bit more of it.
A
Who's
bit
a bit more
more.
free,
Yeah.
know? But him, Doku,
He's like a true like.
That's a winger
Get
that-
out, beat your man.
That
do
every
something.
time the ball goes to him, the crowd will stand up.
yeah.
yeah.
Leave
every
him
time.
ISO 1v1.
Yeah.
yeah. That I
Iran
respect that.
Kunda's that archetype.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Australia's got something cooking there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's go to the Vitality Stadium. You know which stadium that is?
Yeah, it's very hard. Hard to get a win there.
Yeah.
Getting a point is very good.
We'll go Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 0.
Oh my god!
A couple stats about Chelsea's recent performances. Samuel alerted us to a stat, which you won't believe, but we have confirmed.
It's cap. It's a dumb stat.
Chelsea has not beat a team in the
It's
top
true.
15 of the Prem
For
True, man.
540 days, I think.
540 days.
It's cap.
True, bro.
No,
It goes
it's a
all the
silly
way.
stat.
It goes
Why is it
all the
silly?
way
It's not
back
cap.
to when you beat Tottenham.
Because it's
Not
silly.
last season, the season before.
It's a silly stat because
It can't be a silly stat.
it is because we just went through it.
You've never
There's
come
teams-
to a team who's in the top 15.
No.
And
it's
you
not,
said
that's not what the stat is.
Of course it
because
is.
the teams we've beaten have ended up in the top 15, but at that point they weren't in it.
yeah. Okay.
Like
So
So it's a silly. We went through it.
MJ, you want to know who they were? Aston Villa when Gerrard was the manager when they were terrible. It was.
You can't say
it was
when they were terrible. Just say it
well,
was
they
Aston
were terrible
Villa.
at the time. That's why they weren't in the top 15
But
because they were
did
bad.
finish there. They finished.
Yeah.
what,
Once they
eighth?
got a new
Yeah,
coach,
but when
you
you
did
played
better.
them, what was the
So once they
score
got a
you
new
played?
coach, what happened?
2. It was 2-0.
Yeah. And what happened when
the
they
second
got
time.
No, the second time they got slapped up.
the second time
That's
they
what I'm
lost?
saying.
So when they get the new coach, they
So
lose.
I said that. Let's count both games. They said no. Just
No,
count
no, no.
it as a
It's
win.
at the time you play them.
It's when you play them,
Exactly.
you can't
I'm
go to a
saying-
team who's doing.
Okay, if we beat City and they were 15th,
You
say
didn't beat
for-
City, who were in 15. Don't make up
No, but
fake
I'm saying,
ones.
you
Don't
would-
make
you
up fake
wouldn't
ones.
say that then.
Okay,
No,
but
no,
don't
you
make
would
up fake
though.
ones.
You
because
wouldn't.
Yeah, but then they're not
2
in the
games
top
in.
15.
No,
or
but it's
whatever.
2 games in. You
Don't
beat
make up
City
fake
because
ones.
they drew the first.
But why are you
and we beat
making
them
up
the
fake
second.
ones?
I'm saying it's not gonna be.
But you didn't even do that.
You didn't do that.
But I'm saying
That's
it's
my
not.
whole
That's not. It's
Yeah, I
not.
know.
You don't
but it's
do
not.
that.
I'm not just saying City.
You
in
played
general.
Aston Villa
I'm
when
saying
they were
the other
good and you
teams
lost.
too. I'm saying the other
There's
teams.
38 games in a season. Then not once you beat a team that was in the top 15. That's ridiculous.
bad.
How can you even
It's a
try?
silly
and,
stat.
How can you try and even
It's a
back
silly
that?
stat.
How
No,
can
it
you
just
back
it just it shows the levels.
All right,
That's
how
what I'm
about
saying.
this? You haven't probably beat a team in the top 10 since you beat Tottenham. Then
You said probably. So
no, you haven't in the top 10. There you go. There you
Silly
go.
stat.
They definitely have.
We did.
It's pretty
did.
bad.
Aston Villa finished 8th. We just talked
So
about that.
you're just saying where they finish in the season?
No,
But you
it's
just said
at the
top
time
10.
you
That's
played them.
ridiculous.
It's when
That's
you played
literally
them.
You
ridiculous.
said top 10.
Yeah,
It's when you
And
played
Villa
them.
came 8th.
and you didn't,
8th or 7th. What was it? 8th or 7th?
and you didn't.
I know he's arguing this.
Yeah, that's
not arguing.
incredible.
It's called
It's
defense,
incredible.
bro. You think I'm just gonna let you guys talk
Of course,
shit?
your
Fuck no.
team is a joke.
No, I'm going down.
Your
Yeah,
team,
bro,
your
another
club
fact.
is a
I'm
Respond
joke.
going
to
down.
this.
I'm going down.
Okay, how about you just respond to the facts that I'm presenting, like you just
Your
did,
club's a
okay?
joke.
Enzo
So-
Fernandez, since joining Chelsea in January,
More yellow cards or some shit.
has 4 wins.
He has more yellow cards than wins.
Yeah,
You wanna?
of course.
What do you mean, of course?
You know what happened.
What do you mean, of course?
You guys acting like you're blind to
He
what
said,
happened
of
in January.
course. He said, of course.
Yeah, you guys acting blind to what happened in January. You all saw what happened in January.
Of course.
Of course.
What happened?
Okay. Now we're doing this. That's crazy.
You said, of course.
We just go watch our videos then. Go subscribe, let me shoot, and go watch from January onwards. See what happened in Chelsea.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What's he saying?
I think he's trying to back their bad performances. Maybe.
Nah, I'm saying it's a slump. We went through a slump. Of course,
but you
players are
shouldn't
gonna
be
Why are you
suffer.
saying went through?
You're
Okay,
in a
we're
slump.
still in a slump right now.
Should you be in a slump? That's my question.
No.
But what is it like?
Nope.
Should anyone be in a slump?
Nope.
Well, if you
No.
You shouldn't.
So what's it? So that's such a silly.
You're
question.
making it seem like it's okay
This
that
guy's
he has
quick.
It's
that he
not
has more
okay.
yellow cards than wins.
Darren Ben's goal.
this is how
against
Nigerian
Liverpool,
people argue.
Yeah, he's making it
Sure.
seem like it's okay that he's got more yellow cards than wins.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You spent too much money to be in a slump for this.
Yeah.
slump.
With the new coach as well. There's no reason to be in a slump.
There can't be any.
You've actually
excuses,
had-
man.
This is if we're talking about now.
Have you heard of the new
From
manager
going.
bounce?
Yeah,
You
that's
heard
what I'm
of
saying.
that?
They had 4 of
You
them.
heard of that saying?
They had 4 chances.
You had chances to just get that.
Lampard, we shouldn't have brought in.
Coaches, you know when
My
coaches
thing
come
is,
in
we
and they
shouldn't have
just
sacked
win?
Tuchel. I've been saying
We
that.
can speak about it right now, though. You have Poch,
Right.
who's come in.
And it's positive. It's not like we're going to sit here and say we haven't been playing good.
But how positive can...
Yeah, you have been.
No. But how positive...
Just the results.
How positive...
Okay, but I'd rather us be playing good and it's just a result that's the problem than the whole thing like last season.
Sure.
Where it's like,
But why-
everything's
but
bad.
why should it be
Results
that?
and playing.
Sure, but why should
no
it be
playing.
that? Why should it be one of those two?
Because it shows
Why can't it
progression.
just be good?
No, but it's progression.
But why
You
can't it just be good? Deserving
Okay,
comes
not
in, they're
all
good.
teams. Not all teams can just go bang like
Absolutely, but I feel as
yeah, I
though
hear
yours
that.
is such a special example.
Not all
because
teams get to spend
Exactly.
600 million in one
normally
window.
teams, the coach comes in and they put into a new system, they put in a new philosophy, and they don't have the resources to execute it. So
Yeah.
the team's playing
So
well,
it takes a couple
but they don't
years.
have the 9, they don't have the winger, they don't have the player they need.
Yeah,
but
facts.
your team's
you
just
bought
gone,
them all.
oh yeah, I'll
But
take
like,
you
you
bought
bought
them
them
all.
all.
You bought all
And
the players that he needed.
Yeah.
He bought them.
I don't even
But
think
like-
you play that mad for playing well being
It's not
the only thing.
No, but I'm saying it's a good thing. It like there's good signs amongst like the results.
okay.
There better be.
Obviously, but that's why I'm saying like I'm not as worried or as stressed as I was last season, especially the back end from January onwards. There was nothing to go off.
But
Like,
you should be...
I was waiting for the season to finish.
But why should
That's
you
how
not
bad
be
it was.
angry?
I'm not-
now?
I'm
You
not
should
angry
You should be
because-
upset that your club, after spending 600 million in the window,
Yeah.
is now 4 points after 5 games.
5 points.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm
5
just gonna.
points after
It's
after
just
5
gonna
games.
entice me to just repeat what I said. I'm not as angry as I was last season.
You're not as angry, but you should
because
be angry.
results will come.
You should be
Results
angry.
will come. Results will come.
Yeah,
but it just takes time.
Okay, that's a great point. Results will come eventually.
Yeah.
I'll just let you know who your next fixtures are.
You got a tough run, don't you?
Definitely.
So Bud's going to let us know when the results are going to come, okay?
He's just
So you
gonna
have
spend
Villa
next
at home this week. You're going to turn
Tough
it around,
game,
you
man.
reckon? Or is it a draw, you reckon? Good Villa.
Villa
side.
Villa
I
are
just want a
good.
couple of your predictions. So Villa coming up.
What happened to Villa when they came to us at home?
I can Villa.
I reckon it's
3-1.
going to be a low scoring game, but there's going to be a lot of chances in that game.
Okay.
1-1.
1-0. Okay, yeah.
Cool. Good
Then you have
teams beat
Brighton
them at
in the
home.
cup.
Brighton.
Yeah, in the cup.
What cups is?
EFL Cup.
We don't really care
Okay,
about
so
that.
Brighton will probably win that.
What do
We'll
you
let
care
them
about?
win.
What are you
We'll let
in?
them win.
Okay.
What are
then
you in to
play
care about?
Fulham away.
Win.
Okay.
2-0.
Okay. Then you play Burnley away.
Fair enough.
Burnley away in the Prem.
Yep.
2-0.
Okay. So Chelsea
sheets,
get their
huh?
6
Chelsea
points.
this
They're
week.
doing well. You go to, then you welcome Arsenal. You welcome Brentford. You welcome Tottenham. You welcome City. You
Jesus
play.
Christ.
So 5 home games.
No. Sorry. You welcome Arsenal. You welcome Brentford. You go away to Tottenham. You welcome City.
I'll
you
tell
go
you.
away to Newcastle. You welcome
listen,
Brighton,
go.
and then you
How many is
go
that?
away to United.
7?
In a row.
Is that 7?
Hey, put you out in that.
21 points possibility. If we get
Tell me that. Can you tell me?
I don't think you win a game of those 7.
if we get
Tell me. can you
if
tell
we
me the
get
date of
14
the
points from
United
that
game, please.
21 is good.
So
United
you're
game
gonna
is
win-
7th
you're
of
gonna win-
December.
The United
2
game
out of
is
3
the
of
7th
those
of
games.
December.
Huh?
Um,
No,
Poch won
21
before
so
Christmas.
7. 3 games we're going to win.
So of
Hey, your
Arsenal,
couple draws.
Brentford, Tottenham, City, Newcastle, Brighton, United. That's the 7.
Yeah.
Who do you think you're beating?
United.
United
Brentford.
at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brentford.
And you're beating Brentford at home.
And
You're
who
not,
else?
you're not beating Brentford at home.
And who
We'll
else?
beat you at your home.
That's
Nah,
it.
We got better away form.
I think we're going to draw the Arsenal game. Why are you laughing?
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know. I know you're. I know you're Muslim.
Stamford Bridge every year.
Our away
Slap
form
you
is
up.
hectic.
I
It
know-
is slap you up.
But
I know you're Muslim and you don't celebrate Christmas, but your Christmas present this year is going to be a new manager because Poch is getting fired after that 7th of December game
Nah.
against
nah,
United.
like I said, bro, Poch's not getting fired before
Yeah,
December.
you better do something.
There's
And
no
shout
way.
out Amari Key. He said Pochettino will get sacked before January.
Yeah, that's it.
Gandhi Banks said Chelsea will be in relegation battle all season.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean all season?
I mean,
Or
you're
you're
going to be in the relegation all
15th
season.
or 14th now.
Yeah, well, like I said, we're gonna get 6 from 9 right now.
Your only win right now is
7
against
from
Luton,
9, you said.
which is crazy.
7
Is 5 points good enough
from now?
at this point in time?
Of course not.
Okay.
What's good enough for you?
We should have beaten.
Considering everything, new
Considering
players,
everything
new
he
manager.
said as well. Considering
What's good enough?
if we're going to let him make excuses for new players coming
5,
in, new coach,
15.
he said Chelsea were going to win
we
the
should
league.
be on at least 10 by now, out of 15.
So you should have won
At
at least
least.
3 games.
There's
3 games and
one
draw.
we definitely should have. We should have won. There was no excuse for yesterday. No excuse for the game against Forest. That's 6 points plus the 4, 10.
No, well, you drew 1, so yeah.
Yeah. Who else?
West
Extra
Ham,
5
is there an
points.
excuse to lose to West Ham? Wait, no. There's not an excuse.
There was an
You
excuse.
should draw the game.
Based on West Ham's form,
No, but you should draw the game at least.
We should have.
You were the better team. They just
It was just
They
the
just
third
smash
goal.
and grab. See
The
you
third
later.
goal was like okay, like that was because
Yeah.
we were chasing the game, but
Yeah, what was
a
the
draw
third goal
should have
again?
been.
No, it was Caicedo giving away the pen, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, what
what I
happened
mean.
to Caicedo? Why didn't he play?
He's drunk, man.
I think drunk.
because Ecuador is high altitude. You have to come back adjust.
I love
Let's
you,
come back down to
Caicedo,
earth.
I
man.
thought it was a knee injury.
Hey, if I'm Lavia and
That's
Caicedo, guys,
okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
don't
so
know.
Bud thinks Pochettino will be in his job still in
100%.
January.
January, Mum's life is gonna be there.
You guys want to talk about Arsenal and Liverpool? We can touch on it. Liverpool,
Yeah, I think we should.
they beat Wolves 3-1. A game of 2 halves, really, because the first half they were,
Getting
Shocking,
dominated.
man.
I'd say, awful.
Awful. Terrible.
It was
The
pretty
second
bad.
half,
Terrible
they
even.
were back to normal Liverpool.
Yep, and that to me makes me feel like we're serious.
Yeah.
Because when we were
Yeah,
we were at our best,
Yeah.
there are a lot of the halves we were shit. A lot of the games we were shit. But we come away with the results. There, we're down after that first half. If that was last season, it would have finished the exact same. We went to Wolves last season and lost 3-0.
Yeah.
If that was last season, the game would have ended like that. Klopp made changes, big changes as well, because he took off McAllister, who had a terrible first half.
Was he resting or did he just
McAllister?
like was it like?
Well, he had just got back from
Because I thought it was like international,
international
players.
duty,
Yeah.
and Diaz
He
was
was bad,
rested.
though.
What we said about McAllister on the transfer episode.
Diaz and Nunes were rested because they got back just the night before. But then they both came on.
Yep.
And we looked much, much better.
Yeah.
Szoboszlai moved deeper and Jones, they
is
played
his
deeper.
position?
Who?
Szoboszlai.
He's a number 8 and number 10. But
say-
he can play
But he
literally.
was
the box.
very deep that game.
Yeah, because we needed him to. He can do what you need him to. Stevie G-esque. You can do what you need him to.
I said it.
And he'll still put 8s, 9s,
He's tight,
10s.
he's
Where are
tight.
Liverpool finishing?
Second.
Second.
You think Arsenal going to win the league? Liverpool second.
Nah, I think City's going to win the league. Arsenal third. You got Champions League to worry about, guys. And
We are
you're going to
winning
go on a
Champions
deep
League, I
run.
did say that.
You said
Mike,
that.
let's quickly go to Arsenal. Arsenal beat Everton. I saw on the timeline before the game, Arsenal about to get blacked. Arsenal's midfield going to get blacked by the AFCON midfield of Everton. But these guys forgot we had Nigerian DM.
Declan
Right,
Rice.
the Juju man.
He
Declan
actually
Rice.
is the
Jollof
Juju
rice.
man.
They said, Vieira Odegaard, Rice is going to get
Blacked.
pulverized.
Yeah, this Machin.
Declan
By
Rice.
3 Machins.
Declan Rice put them all in here.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, he wrapped him and he
I know.
carried him.
Okay, at the end of the episode, we're going to do who's a player that last year we got gassed about that,
Yeah,
that
he's-
has just
Shit now.
has just fallen
should've
off.
left
Onana's in that.
because I haven't seen a good Onana performance
Yeah, I
since
know.
we went there last time.
Yep, exactly,
about
or probably a
that.
year
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in January.
Yeah.
That's
And-
incredible.
And we were saying we should buy him. January we were saying 50 mil.
Interesting. I would love Onana.
Yeah.
This guy, man.
But MJ quickly, Rice, Arsenal win, Trossard goal. What are you most happy about after that performance?
I'm happy that we can bring in new players. We don't lose a game. Raya looked very good, very calm, very composed. Shout out to you.
I love
Vieira.
the Arteta comments about Raya.
Is that Ramsdale out?
The Raya inclusion. Nah, you should listen to what he
Did
said.
you hear
It's
the-
actually
yeah,
incredible.
but some of the comments he said about he should have made the changes.
I loved
because
it.
why not?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I actually love it.
I hear it. I don't think that should be a problem because I think certain games where we looked shaky, even that, and I know for a fact he was talking about that Fulham game
Yeah,
because
big time.
we were playing 10 men. All we need to do is control the ball. Ray would have been perfect. We can see the shitty goal from the corner. We draw 2-2.
Save
I know for a fact that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And I hear it.
Well, my thing is, if you can take off a winger and if you can take off whatever to go 5 at the back, you should be able to take off a keeper and bring in someone who offers something different. I think it's a real thing, and he's just going to be the first manager to do it. I feel like that's something that I find cool because the best managers always innovate. And if that's his way of innovating, having 2 keepers who can play, and if you want to make a change during the game with a keeper that can bring you something else, why not do it?
Yeah.
I'm not against it.
No, I hear that. But yeah, for me, it was very important 3 points. I think when you can rotate the side and you can still have a dominant performance, it's great. When people can come off the bench and contribute, it's even better. So I feel like for Arsenal, we're seeing the progression. Even though we're not creating as many chances, we're not scoring as many goals, that's fine. The progress is in the fact that we have dudes now that can come in, change the game. They can keep the standard or elevate the standard, and that's exactly what you want.
1-0's win the title.
Especially away Everton.
A City
That's a
ever
tough
going to
game,
drop
man.
points also.
You remembered how shaky we were last year, Everton.
Yeah.
We all watched it at the cast.
Lucky
Remember that
Party.
game?
Lucky Party didn't play because he can't play it.
That was a pressure game, but
you can't play that.
what is going on with Everton, but you can't keep
They're horrible.
starting the same players
They're horrible.
and expect to get results.
I said Everton were going to get relegated. I still think they're going to get
think they're gonna
relegated.
get
I
relegated.
think Sean Dyche gets fired.
Surely.
And I still think they get relegated. But new owners now. What do you reckon they
Realistically, what can they do till
what do they
January?
do?
New owners, what's
Just gotta hold on,
Get a
man.
new manager.
Try hold on.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's going to be better because the last owner, if you saw the net spend, it was awful. So I feel like if they just start to buy players, it could make a difference. But I think they need a new manager.
You know who I think they should get? Is he in a job? I don't know. Potter.
Nah, he said he's waiting. He declined a couple jobs already. He said he's
really?
waiting.
waiting
He didn't want Saudi.
Yeah, no. He declined a couple prem jobs. He said he's waiting till
Until he
like,
can.
England.
like to settle down
He's
and then
still
go
got PTSD,
and then go
I
to a
reckon,
project
from,
where he actually wants to
from
go to.
Bowling.
Fair call.
That could work. I could see
Because he got
Everton,
paid
but-
out good from his Chelsea contract.
He got 60 mil.
Yeah, so he's chilling.
Damn.
He's waiting until the yeah.
Got 60 mil.
Yeah, he's waiting until a
He had
real
like a 6-year contract.
yeah.
And they fired him in 6 months.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
What's the coach? That's why he's taking a
They
good
had to
more
him
vacation.
out so much.
That's why he's taking a good vacation.
Probably got a
Potter.
couple.
But yeah, do they go for like the fire the manager and get player thing, or keep the manager, buy players in
They
January?
don't have time.
You gotta get the manager. He's got to go.
To be honest, if anything showed us from when Newcastle were last
That's
with
what I
no
mean.
wins in 14 games, you have time to get back up. But
Relegation clubs can't replace their whole team of players, though.
Yeah, they
can't.
They have to get rid of the manager. Well, because what are you going to do realistically?
what
Financial
manager
fair
can you
play?
bring in? You just have to bring in.
I don't know.
Because look, company showing that the Prem this year is much more difficult than the Championship last year. So a good manager coming to the league doesn't necessarily mean that.
Yeah, I'll
It's
do all my bad to saying Burnley would be anywhere near the top.
Yeah,
10.
me too. I think we all had them almost top 10.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think he's going to have to adapt, though. Because I feel like the reason why Burnley are getting smoked is because they're trying to play a game that's just not working. Yeah. You just got to be like, you know what, let's take the L. Let's just play a bit more conservative and we'll be better instead of trying
You guys see
to
both,
play ball
But
too
it's
much.
two extremes. It's
Both-
like you're either Burnley or you're Everton.
Yeah. Can you see both Sean Dyche and Company getting fired? Sean Dyche back to Burnley? Because
Switch jobs.
imagine that.
Do you reckon company will get
That would be
fired?
better.
Nah,
That'd be better for both
I-
the
I-
teams.
Both teams.
I don't
Switch
see company
jobs?
getting fired. I
Or-
don't see it.
I do. If they're going to get relegated again, I see it.
I don't.
I don't
think
see him
they're
going down.
Surely they back him.
You don't see him going down? I see him going down
I
right
think
next to
he'll
Luton.
stay. He'll stay like 16th.
Chelsea, Luton, and Burnley.
Yeah, and
down,
Burnley going down.
Ha ha ha. Funny. It's one of your worst jokes.
It could happen.
So dry, bro. Where were you born? Sahara?
Could happen. That's all I'm saying. Why could it not happen? You guys want to comment on
Downtown.
the
Pound town.
Keep going.
On the player thing?
no,
Pink, my-
the
Oh,
the Osasuna fans chanting "Die Greenwood, die"
oh, did they?
in the game.
But I saw that Getafe'S
gonna
highest ever shirt sales. This is the highest ever shirt sales they've had for one player, and it's Greenwood. Ever in the club. That's how you know people are tapped. That's how you know Spain as a
don't
whole
care,
country is tapped. That's the highest ever Getafe shirt players sales.
People don't care, man.
That's ridiculous.
If it doesn't affect them, they don't care.
That's ridiculous. These guys will go home to their mums and their
Go, is
sisters
that
and
what you're
shit.
gonna say?
Did his girl move with him?
Yeah,
So she's in
yeah.
Tafe too?
And they go for like lunches with the other players and wives and shit. Yeah,
Interesting. There'll be a lot of side eyeing at that
yeah.
team lunch.
Absolutely, man.
All right, so you're thumbs up or thumbs down to Die Greenwood, die chance.
I'm thumbs
Nah.
up.
Osasuna.
Nah, I'm
Thumbs up.
I'm against violence, bro. So thumbs down to that.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then you're thumbs down to Getafe fans buying
Greenwood,
Greenwood
jersey.
jersey as well
Oh my god.
because you said you're thumbs down to violence.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I am.
Okay, so I'm asking,
But
are you thumbs up or thumbs down?
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here.
All right,
Oh
thank you,
no,
Seb.
please don't. This is not the topic to do it.
Yeah, go.
7 minutes.
Yeah, it's bad,
Oh my god, when it starts with that is just
but the club's making money.
the same
I'm
club,
not saying. I'm saying it's still bad.
the same club
but-
that just took in Mason Greenwood, the guy who clearly beat his wife like terribly, did some awful things.
Yeah.
And there are people buying his jersey. That's who they want on the back of their shirt.
What do you think of her? Because she stayed.
I don't care about her.
You know
I don't
what's
care about
worse,
her
though?
at all now.
United contemplated signing this guy.
That-
And
like,
they only
seriously.
did it because the fans were like, if you sign,
if you sign him,
all
we're
these
done.
people are leaving.
Yeah, that's why they did it.
How
'cause
crazy is that?
I saw a journalist come out and say, like, United had prepared all the press stuff. Yeah, he's only on loan.
not me.
They prepared all the press stuff for him to sign. But then they saw, like, word got out and the fans said, if he signs, like, this is done.
Crazy.
Like, if... Yeah, they had...
they're gonna.
You know, they had, like press releases to, like, tease him back into the squad. Like, guess who? Like, videos and shit.
That's you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, like
But-
stuff like that to be like, and they had media like replies for like even like 5 years in advance.
What
Like,
do you think of a situation like that where the victim's forgiven the person? Like, what does everyone else to say have to do with it anymore?
I think it's a tricky situation because it's like the victim is said forgiving them
Nah,
with the person,
yeah.
but it's like you can't. You don't have to forgive this guy.
Yeah.
I
It
know.
depends. No. I think if it's like he cheated on her or something, where it's like not causing physical harm or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But when you do something like that, even if she forgives you,
You don't have to
no
forgive
one
him.
else has to forgive him.
Yeah, true.
That's
that's,
just
you know,
sick.
'cause that's
Like
pretty-
he's sick in the head.
Definitely.
And you don't know the conditions of why she's
Behind,
forgiven the dude as
while
well.
she's staying with him.
That's why I'm like, I would never like side with the person because you
At
never
all.
know why she's
At all.
still
And also,
there or, like, whatever.
everyone here has bloody like women and shit in their life that you cannot agree to
how they
supporting somebody like that. And you know, United are paying 70% of his contract.
It's actually a big. United are the
They deserve.
The dickheads
They
of
deserve
this.
everything
Big
that's
time.
happening to them right now.
Yeah, because how can you
Big time.
let this guy go, but not want to let him go?
Yeah,
Like
cut ties.
terminate him.
Loan is
Don't pay.
wild.
Don't send him a loan and then pay 70% of it.
If
Yeah.
you're making pure business decisions over moral decisions, then just say that and play him, because obviously that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
So just say that. Just take it on the chin and say, yeah, we're making business decisions because he could be worth 150 million.
Everyone knows what a loan means.
Yeah.
You go back later.
You go back and you're
Yeah.
paying 70% of his deal,
They
and
got him
they're
a
paying
house.
for his house. They're
Yeah.
literally making sure his stay is bloody cushy.
You know what it is? Because they've got no right winger. They're holding on to this guy for life.
Well, now that they see what happened to Anthony, I saw
like,
Ten Hag's
yo.
about to recall loan.
They're like, yo, we can't sell.
You know,
this
in
guy.
manager mode when you can recall loan,
That's
that's what
crazy.
he's gonna do.
Nuts. I can the same position. Two players do that.
Greenwood, he's got juju,
It's
man.
not even scoring goals. I'm not even talking about scoring goals.
Greenwood's put a hex on the right wing, man.
It's actually nuts.
Greenwood and Pogba.
Pogba. You want to speak about the Pogba thing?
Yeah.
God! If we're talking about the worst transfer, I reckon, in football history, he labelled it Pog back.
What happened again?
He said, "I'm Pog back." He just got done
Oh,
for
steroids.
testosterone.
We don't.
Nah, don't.
There's sometimes where like
Okay, but
you're
he's
gonna
staring-
beat the case.
He's staring at a 5-year ban.
I guarantee he's gonna beat it.
Okay, but
You
also,
know how hard it is to get like for them kind of athletes to get done with testosterone.
yeah, that is
They-
ridiculous.
They have to be inflated levels above normal for them
Yeah.
to be like, nah, this is.
That's why I think it's just gonna be like minor traces, and they're gonna be like, whatever.
Do you know how
I reckon he's
traces.
gonna beat it.
Fair
it's
enough.
the worst. This is one of the worst signings.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst. Like they
Juve.
marketing Pog back, even for himself. This
only
was
like
this was his
10
chance.
mil.
This was his chance. So what? It was his chance to go back and be like, yeah, I'm still the guy, or yeah, I can still play. Like I know all that stuff happened at United, but I can still play.
And literally still got Weston McKinney. That's worse.
Yeah.
They're
Juventus
bad.
put out a statement a couple of days ago that said Paul Pogba received a precautionary suspension order from the National Anti-Doping Tribunal following the results of tests carried out on August 20. The club reserves the right to consider the next procedural steps.
Also, I don't care about
Traces,
Italy.
you're right.
When's his trial?
I'm not sure.
I don't care about Italy. Italy take doping more serious than racism. So realistically, am I going to listen to anybody there? No way.
Facts.
So basically, this Italian guy said that the countries that
He said it's
did
bullshit that we didn't
slavery,
get to colonize.
African
He's
countries.
saying we didn't get the best pick of it.
Yeah, he said
That's
he
what
said
he's
we're
saying.
shit because we got East Africa. These guys got West Africa. He's saying that England and France weeded out all the weak.
that's what he said
They,
before.
they weeded out all the weak Africans.
Bro, it's like draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just got picks 1,
They
2,
got-
Yeah, so they got
Italy
all the
got
best
8.
picks for draft,
You
and
got the
then
guys you're left with. That
yeah, and then just Italy's just left with
That's
the
what he
shit
said.
black
That's-
players.
That's actually
And then he
crazy.
said, I'm not condoning slavery, but it's just a bit unfair. That's what he said.
That's ridiculous.
Nah, that's crazy.
He's not wrong, but it's ridiculous.
Can you find that tweet, Mitch? Because I'll stitch it with the if we make a TikTok of it.
That's actually ridiculous. Imagine him saying,
Yeah.
like, you guys got the Warriors. Like, all the weak ones, they're
pissed.
gone. No, they're gone. The weak ones, they died in slavery. The weak ones are gone. But the ones they breeded after, you got Saka, you got these guys for England. You got,
That's what he was saying.
You got Kante, you got Pogba, you got Saliba. These guys that they got
He said we got
for
stuck with
France.
Nonto.
But we're stuck with Nonto in Italy. That's what he's saying.
This guy's not serious, bro.
Oh my God! If
Nonto
you
say
can,
anything?
that's how you could tell that people don't care about what they leave behind on the internet.
That is-
Because he tweeted that and pressed tweet.
No, he was replying to the comment saying, "I'm not racist or anything. I just."
And
it's
I reckon he
just
genuinely
This
thinks
guy
that.
thinks Europe is like America.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
There's not that many. Like, I feel like if you look at lineage, a lot of players that play at a high level aren't from like slavery.
Yeah,
their,
no.
their parents would have migrated, or their parents' would have
This
migrated.
guy didn't even look at that. He just said these countries that did slavery.
This guy's crazy.
They weeded out all the weak ones, but we got stuck with Nonto.
I reckon.
It's because
Also, Nonto, what makes Nonto
He's like,
not
what-
physically?
what is me for?
Yeah,
So like,
that's
damn.
crazy.
that is incredible.
You want to shout out old mate's goal as well? Oh, two.
Oh, there were two Aussie
watch.
abroad goals. Conor Metcalf in Bundesliga 2. My
You see that
God.
goal?
Yeah,
Left
big-
foot, first time, bins like that. That's one of the
Something
cleanest
about left
strikes I've
footers,
seen.
man. Left footers, they
Left
all
foot.
got it.
That's
got a
one of the
bag,
cleanest
bro.
strikes. And Conor Metcalf is someone that every time I watch him play in the A-League, I thought, yeah, this guy's got it. He's got it. And I'm glad that when he plays for the Socceroos, he gets a chance. But yeah, that goal was crazy.
And then shout out what
Garang.
happened, mate? Yeah.
What happened,
What
mate?
happened,
19th
mate?
birthday.
Garang.
Little
Little bit of
curler.
this.
He's a bit forgotten at the moment. So he said, I have to remind you guys what I'm doing still. 19th birthday.
They lost, but
He put that one away nicely.
Doesn't matter.
19.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
19.
mate.
Yep.
Not too old.
Good goal.
Also, Sam Kerr and Mary Fowler in the top for Ballon d'Or
Yeah.
nominations
And
or best
FIFA
player.
best.
Fire.
FIFA best player.
Yeah.
Postecoglou nominated for FIFA best coach.
Yep.
What? There was one more.
We're
thing.
coming out with something. We're gonna win something.
Cooney Cross signed for
Pretty across to
Arsenal.
Arsenal. And Mackenzie Young, she was in the keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah, she's in the keeper awards.
Claire Hunt.
Claire Hunt
Yeah,
to PSG.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the top 10 rated Australians in FIFA are all women.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. Oh, we've just started. We've set up our streaming reactions type thing. We're going to probably start doing some Twitches, start doing some lives. I don't know, start doing some reactions. But Bud and I wanted to react to your highlights.
Yep.
So if you're a pro footballer, probably I don't know, semi-pro footballer, MPL level,
Even if you're a kid,
grassroots, and you got highlights, you think you got tech, you think you're bad, like you think you're
Yeah.
dangerous, send them through. Pause, and me and Bud will react to, or any one of us will react to the highlights.
I reckon we do a
And
little
do a couple
episode
posts.
series. Everyone
Yeah.
reacts to whatever it is. You
Can't be
know,
backyard
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
There.
yeah. It's
Then
got to
anyone
be
can
in
do
game.
that.
I don't want to see just you juggling. It's got to be in game.
In-game.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone can juggle.
The only person that I want to see juggling videos is that French guy that Leo's
street skills.
some street skills. If he sends a video, don't worry.
Or
you can
Mitch.
send that.
Yeah. Or Mitch. Yeah.
Oh, we'll send a video of Mitch.
And we also want to start doing some on-pitch football videos. So you guys be ready for that. Because I know a lot of you think that we can't play. So you'll get to see which people on Let 'Em Shoot actually got it. Which people behind the camera actually got it.
Yeah.
And
Who the
then
hosts?
which people are at 9-a-side training.
which people doing 9-a-side training.
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause I can give you a hint. His name's is Miley.
Yeah, right. His name's with Miley. He said.
His name rhymes with Miley.
This has been Let 'Em Shoot.
And he
Thank
ate
you for
Cyrus.
watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. Leave a comment of what type of streams and content and reactions you want to see us react to, and leave a comment of who is a player that you thought was going to be quality from last year and it was actually rubbish because we didn't.
We'll come back to next episode with one.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Peace.
Shit.